Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. So, you guys ever receive hate? You guys ever get undeserved hate or anything like this? Do you ever? Because the truth is, the more somebody hates on you, the more hate there is for you, the more you elevate. The more they hate, the more you elevate. Now, you could have people that hate on you more than others. But overall, the more hate and envy and jealousy there is towards you, the more you will elevate. The only reason people feel this way towards you is because you are elevating. If you weren't elevating, they wouldn't be hating, would they? No, they would not. You guys have to see this shit for what it is. I know I do. I know I see it for what it all is now. Once upon a time, I would just... It actually used to get to me when I was 19, 20. And after that, I really did not give a shit. But any little thing anyone would say, it just set me off, and I'd rip a hole right through them. Whether it be on social media or in person. I've called people out in person, seen that little tail go behind their legs, tucking their tail. People act tough. People say things that they will not say to your face. That's how a lot of people are. Because it's their ego. They'll say things behind your back because of their ego. They're literally so delusional, and they're literally trying to convince themselves that you really are not what you really are. They want to think so low of you. They want to think down on you. They want to look down on you. They want to make it seem like you are absolutely nothing and they are above you. They are more powerful than you. They are more qualified than you. They are smarter, better looking, more intelligent. They want to believe in every aspect they're just so much better than you, and they literally convince themselves that you're stupid, that you're dumb. But honestly, you are 10 steps ahead. And deep down inside, to their core, they know this. They know this, but they're still trying to convince themselves otherwise. That's why they hate. You don't hate on them. You don't care about them. They're watching you. They're hating on you. And because of this, you are elevating. It is a sign. It is the biggest sign in this entire universe that you are elevating. You are making progress. You should be thrilled by your haters. The more hate, the more you elevate. Do you want to elevate, or, it should make you proud. That's how you should start seeing it. Because that's how I see it now. Because they're never going to respect you. Don't think you're going to make this progress and all of a sudden all these people come out of the woodworks and start congratulating you and start praising you. They want to be your friend. You know what? Some people actually might do this, but not most of them. Most of them are going to pretend like they're still not watching you. Most of them are going to hate you even more, envy you even more, talk down on you and look down on you even more, because they have to do it for their egos. So, just know that this is what it is. You know what to do with those types of people. Just ignore them. Don't give them anything. You are above them. You are clearly above them. But you don't even honestly think that way. But in reality, you are. But you still don't think that way, because you stay humble. nothing's really changing for you. You're still yourself. You're just putting in that work they're not willing to do. If I'm talking personally, I feel the same in a way. Like, I know I've made massive changes in my own life, but I feel the same I've always felt my entire life. I'm just putting in work. That's what separates you from everybody else. The work you put in, the knowledge that you get. And the better you become, the smarter you become, the better you become altogether. You're going to be improving in every aspect of your life. You will be hated for this. You will be hated for becoming more real. The realer you get, the more also people are going to hate you, because they know you see them for what they are. But at the same time, you're paying absolutely no attention. That's something else they hate. They hate that you pay no attention to them. Now they want to throw shade at you. Oh, he just thinks he's so much better than us, or she just thinks she's so much better than us. This is how all these people think, and it's a joke. The reason any of this happens is because these people are so disrespectful and so low. That's why all this stuff happens. Like, people, like, if you guys have any of these people in your life, you guys know how it is. It's not that you just think so much highly of yourself over these people. It's because you know how these people treat you. They treat us like trash. They're used to treating people like trash. They think they can treat us this way too. But the truth is, there's some people that have boundaries. There's some people that put up that wall. Because I don't tolerate disrespect for 2 seconds. If you disrespect me, I'm going to get in your face. And you're going to know it. Because I just don't tolerate it. And I'm talking if someone blatantly disrespects me in person. That's like a fight to me. That's like a call out. You can't do that. And I'm going to show you you can't do that. That's why we don't acknowledge them. They just say every little thing they can to get under our skin. They say every little thing they can just to defeat us. But they can never defeat us. They'll never defeat us. Ever. We're just going to continue to rise. They're going to continue to fall and worry about shit they have no control over. And you know what they have no control over? Any of us. They can't control us. They can't even control them damn selves. They can't even control their own emotions. They're emotional. They're like a bunch of beta cucks. Whining and whimpering and doing all this crazy shit. Talking mad shit behind their own friends' backs. Can you imagine being surrounded by all that garbage? Stealing from their friends. Sleeping with their friends' girlfriends. Like, are you joking, bro? Bro? You know what I mean? You gotta separate yourselves from these people. If you were involved with any of these types of people that I'm talking about right now. Because I did it. And guess what? My life has never been better. And they're gonna hate. Of course they're gonna hate, but they have no effect. Because you're elevating. They're hating and you're elevating. You're gonna take an elevator all the way up. Up, up, uppity. That's where you're going. And they're going down, down, down. To the pits of the fiery hells. They have bad spirits. They have demons that they're not willing to fight. They can't put up a fight. The only fight they put up is to try to drag everybody that's going up down. Because you're elevating. What do you guys think? You guys think this is true? This is true. This is true. We have all this stuff figured out. We have these people figured out. We have for such a long time now. And they actually believe they're still fooling us or something like that. We see you for what you are. We see every single one of you for what you are. You're not fooling nobody. You're fooling yourself, you fool. We don't play with pigs in the mud, because that's dirty. We stay clean, like Mr. Clean. Squeaky head, bald head. We clean up after ourselves. We are proper. We are intelligent. We know what we're doing. We have direction. We have purpose. We have knowledge. We have experience. And a lot of experience with you fools that we'll never fool around with again. The only reason we did is because we were brought up around it. You know? It's one of the most important things you'll do in your life. Is getting rid of every single person that does not belong in your life. If you are still surrounded by people you don't want to be surrounded by, or you think you can do better, or you feel like you deserve better, but you still got these people in your life, there's nobody else to blame but yourself. You know you can do better. You know you're more worthy than having these people in your life. You have to do what you got to do as a man or a woman, if you're watching this, to get away from these bloodsuckers. You have to. Or else they will drag you down. If you're around them, they will bring you down. If I had no choice but to be surrounded by them, I would not be thriving like I am today. And it doesn't mean you're never going to have a hard day. There's still hard days. Of course there is. Some days are even harder. But it's still the good life. The good life is peace. The good life is you can think for yourself. The good life is not having any toxic people in your life. The good life is not having any narcs in your life. The good life is just thriving in general. Not having to go anywhere you don't want to go. Not having to be surrounded by people you don't want to be surrounded by. You know what the good life is not? The good life isn't making a whole bunch of money, but you're still surrounded by people you don't want to be surrounded by. You have a toxic girlfriend or boyfriend. You might take vacations, but you don't even like the people you're going on vacation with. You're going on vacation, but you honestly don't even enjoy yourself. And you know why? It's because you got demons. And you don't got real peace and real happiness in your life. You know how many people like this take vacations and all this bullshit and they're not even happy? They're still miserable deep down inside, still hateful, envious, jealous, fighting with their girlfriends or boyfriends all the time, talking shit, just furious. That's not happiness. You're not fooling anybody. You're fooling yourself. You're doing all this because you might think you're doing the right thing for happiness, but you ain't really figuring it out. You're not really figuring out shit. And you know why? Because you're actually not even willing to do what you have to do to get that happiness. You have to be willing to walk alone for a little bit. I believe everybody does, unless you're just brought up in a top tier family with the best of the best. You just got everything. And that's amazing. Like, that's amazing if that's you. It is. But most people aren't brought up like that. Most people do it to conquer something. Not every situation is perfect. Even these situations I speak of are not perfect. There's always something you gotta do. There's always something you gotta work towards. So doing the right thing is the right thing. Doing the right thing might not be the easiest thing to do, but you gotta do it. You gotta do what you gotta do to break free. And whenever you do, back to the title of this topic, they're gonna hate, you're gonna elevate. The more you elevate, the more they hate. It's just how it goes. And it's how it always will be. And you know why? Because there's more miserable ass people in this world than good people. And you know what? This is something else too. It didn't matter how low I ever was in my own life from situations that happened, when people brought me down to my knees, when people disrespected me, whenever I felt my most hurt, there was never one single day, there was not ever one single second where I had hatred towards anybody in this world. And I mean hatred towards, like, looking at something somebody else has and being jealous or envious of these things. Not once in my life did I ever feel like this. Not once. Never do I look at successful people and think they're just so lucky. Never. I took inspiration from everything. I continue to take inspiration from everything and everybody that is up. And someone on this channel right now could be in a very low time. You guys have to be the exact same way. You can't look at what somebody else has. You can't look at celebrities and shit like this and see what other people have and be like jealous or envious or think, why not? Why can't I have this? You guys can't think like this. You guys have to have, you guys should take inspiration from all this and be happy for these people and be happy for everybody else that has happiness. This is very important. Show gratitude towards everything. Show gratitude towards yourself. This is how you actually rise up and end up getting a more fruitful life in general. But all these negative people, they were always like this since birth. They're still like this to this day. In their late teens, in their early 20s, in their mid 20s, late 20s, 30s, 40s. All these people are still like this. You cannot be like that. It's useless. To have any hate in your heart is useless. It's not doing you any favors. So, I'm going to cut this video short. Just remember, you guys plan on thriving? Don't be surprised. Because before I knew all the information I know, I was surprised when I started to receive hate. It honestly shocked me. It surprised me. I didn't ever think that shit would happen. I thought everybody was going to be proud of me. I thought people would like me. You know? It's not like that at all. People are going to despise you even more. People are going to hate on you even more. And you can't let it get to you. You have to be cold towards these people and continue to elevate. And that's it. I'm out.